Clapperboard title. Don't waste money. Single dad's boss said. He should have said no. Fire hook grabs attention instantly. Chapter 1 Hook. When Daniel's boss smirked and said, "Don't waste money on things that won't matter," Daniel forced a smile, but deep inside, he knew this one decision could either save his daughter's future, or destroy the only happiness she had left. Chapter 2 Hook. By the time Daniel realized the truth behind his boss's words, it was already too late, and standing in front of a silent hospital room, he would give everything, just to take that one decision back. Open Book Chapter 1. A choice that didn't feel right. Daniel Carter had learned to live with less. Less sleep, less comfort, less time for himself. Ever since his wife passed away, his world had shrunk down to one thing, his 8-year-old daughter, Lily. Every morning started the same way. Packing her lunch, braiding her hair poorly but trying his best, and promising her things he wasn't sure he could always keep. "Dad, will you come to my school play this Friday?" Lily asked one morning, her eyes bright with hope. Daniel hesitated. He had just started a new job at a corporate office, and his boss, Mr. Reynolds, was not the kind of man who liked excuses. "I'll try, sweetheart," he said gently, even though he knew, try, wasn't the answer she wanted. At work, Daniel kept his head down. He was new, replaceable, and painfully aware of it. One mistake could cost him everything. That afternoon, Mr. Reynolds called him into his office. "I heard your daughter has some school event," he said casually, not even looking up from his laptop. Daniel nodded. "Yes, sir. It's just a small play. She's been practicing for weeks." Mr. Reynolds interrupted him with a chuckle. "Let me give you some advice, Daniel. Don't waste money or time on these little things. Kids forget. What matters is stability. Work hard now, give her a better future later." Daniel stood there, silent. "But sir, it's not about money," he tried to explain. "It's important to her." Mr. Reynolds leaned back, finally meeting his eyes. "You're a single father, right? Then act like one. Prioritize. If you start taking time off for every small thing, you won't last here." The words hit harder than Daniel expected. That evening, Lily ran to him as soon as he opened the door. "Dad, did you get my costume? You promised." Daniel froze. He had planned to buy it on his way home. It wasn't expensive, but money was tight, and now Mr. Reynolds' words echoed in his head. "Don't waste money." He forced a smile. "Sweetheart, maybe we don't need a costume. You'll still be great without it." Lily's smile faded, slowly. "But everyone else has one." Daniel felt a sharp pain in his chest, but he pushed it down. "It's not important. What matters is you doing your best." That night, Lily went to bed quieter than usual, and Daniel sat alone in the dark, wondering why doing the right thing felt so wrong. Open Book Chapter 2. The Cost of Listening. Friday came faster than Daniel expected. At work, everything went wrong. Deadlines, meetings, pressure, it was nonstop. When he glanced at the time, his heart dropped. The school play had already started. He reached for his phone, hesitating. Then he remembered Mr. Reynolds' voice again. "Work hard now, give her a better future later." Daniel stayed. Hours later, when he finally got home, the house was silent. Too silent. "Lily," he called out. No answer. His heart began to race as he noticed the lights were still on, her shoes missing from the door. Then his phone rang. It was the hospital. Daniel's world collapsed in that moment. At the hospital, he learned the truth. After the school play, Lily had waited outside, alone. She kept looking at the gate, hoping to see her father. When he didn't come, she tried to walk home by herself. That's when the accident happened. Daniel stood outside her hospital room, his hands shaking. Every word his boss had said now sounded hollow, meaningless. Don't waste money, don't waste time. What had he really saved? What had he lost? When he finally walked into the room, Lily was awake. Weak, pale, but alive. "Dad," she whispered. Daniel rushed to her side, tears streaming down his face. "I'm so sorry, I should have been there, I should have." She gently squeezed his hand. "I kept looking for you, she said softly. But, I knew you were busy. Those words broke him more than anything else. Not anger, not blame, just understanding. Days later, Daniel walked into Mr. Reynolds' office again. This time, there was no hesitation. I quit, he said firmly. Mr. Reynolds looked up, surprised. You're making a mistake. Daniel shook his head. No, I already made one. I chose work over the moments that actually matter. He turned and walked out, not knowing what the future held, but knowing one thing for sure. He would never miss another moment again. Glowing star final message, powerful ending. Life doesn't wait. Children don't stay young forever. And the moments we think are small often become the ones we regret losing the most. Money can be earned again. Jobs can be replaced. But time, and memories, once gone, never return. Sometimes, the biggest mistake isn't spending too much. It's realizing too late what was truly priceless.